Good afternoon, everyone. Hello and welcome to Angels Speak. I'm Teri Angel, and every day I come on and bring you a wonderful message from our dear angels who only want us to succeed. They want us to have the help that we need to make it through this lifetime, to really excel on our path of what we came here to be, to do, to accomplish, and to learn. Good afternoon, Luz. Thank you for being here on YouTube. Thank you and welcome to everyone that's here. Auntie Jean Lorio, it's so good to see you. And we're going to get going with the message in just a moment. I'm sorry I was a minute late. I forgot to change the restream. It would have been something totally different than what we're doing. Thank you, Deirdre, for sharing. And hello, good afternoon to you. All right, let's get right to it. Julie Kiss, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you all are finding this. And I hope you are enjoying these messages from the angels. I hope you're receiving benefit from what they have to say to us and the guidance that they give. So I'm going to get right into it. Today's message, don't stop. I love this message. All right. Problems are not stop signs. They are guidelines. Robert H. Schuller. How many times in life have you almost given up at the first sign of resistance? There is so much to be said for persevering, and many books and testimonies of successful people have been written about it. Some of those who refuse to give up are Babe Ruth, Fred Astaire, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, Einstein, and the Beatles. The world would have missed out on so many blessings had they just stopped having hope that they could succeed. If I had given up on life every time it became difficult, I would have left this planet behind decades ago. One of my favorite quotes is, "Don't stop 1 minute before the miracle." I think of that often when times get tough, and it gives me hope to continue on. Dear angels, sometimes life is tough, and being strong is the only option we have in order to survive. Please help us understand how to draw more on hope and the promise that we are not alone. Dear ones, inspiration can come from the most interesting situations. It normally comes from those in the world who make conscious choices to keep on keeping on. Something stirs inside you when you see success in others in the face of seeming disaster. Did you know that athletes are taught to do self-talk and visualization so that when they are facing a challenge, they have already won in their mind? It is a great strategy to adopt in living your life. You never know when one of life's lessons will come up suddenly, and you do not want to be taken off guard, do you? Dear ones, we encourage you to put on your armor so that when the winds blow and the fire rages, you already know inside of you that you are a winner. You have envisioned it in preparation for such a time as this. It is not enough, though, to simply be open to the inspiration. You also must be willing to take action. Draw on that hope inside of you, the knowingness that a possibility exists to cross the finish line, to make the winning shot, to wear the crown of victory over your struggle. Dear ones, while inspiration comes from those who will show you it is possible, hope is the inside job, and it will not let you give up. When things look hopeless, that is when you are ready to receive your miracle, because you are at your most vulnerable state. You are no longer trying to force the outcome, but have totally released the attachment. If you have found yourself at that point and cannot see a way out of the situation, we encourage you to just pause for a moment and look around you. Become the observer of your life. Listen to the still small voice inside of you that is telling you that you are stronger than you believe you are. Ask to be guided toward your miracle. It may show up in the form of a homeless person, or it may be a king, but it will show up. Don't stop believing in your worthiness to receive your miracle. Reach deep inside of you and see if there is one small spark. That is all it takes to light up a dark room. Let that spark lead you home to hope. Dear angels, thank you. I love you. Today, I promise to let my spark ignite a fire and bask in its warmth as I move forward on my journey. Thank you all for listening to the reading. Thank you for this message that the angels have given us. It's a message of hope. It's a message of persevering. And y'all that know me, you know, I'm pretty stubborn. And if there's something that I've been given as a task, a project, I'm not going to give up. Never give up. Never cry, uncle. Keep on keeping on. Keep on believing that just one little spark, like they said, just that one little spark. And sometimes it could be a word from someone. It could just be a message that shows up in your inbox or on your phone that says, you know what? I love you. I'm grateful for you. Those little messages, those little nudges that we're told to send somebody a note, a little love note, or to pick up the phone and call them, those little messages are important. It may seem like a small thing to you, but that person who could be at the end of their rope, that person who could be saying, I don't want to do this anymore. It hurts too much. It's too hard to go on. That may be just the message they need to receive. It may be just your smile. That could be the message. That could be that point of them saying, somebody sees me. Somebody just actually saw me and paid attention to me and smiled at me. You never know what people are going through. So I think this message is one of the most important ones we can listen to. Don't give up. And if you see or know of someone who is at that point of being at the end of their rope, and maybe, you know, they're just ready to throw in the towel, just send them a message. Just let them know you love them. Let them know you care. And that may be what turns them around. You really do never know what's going on with someone else. Thank you, Julie Kiss. And Julie says, never give up. Yes, we can do it. Helen Stanley, hello, and thank you for being here. Helen said, thanks. It was an uplifting, well-received message I needed to hear tonight. Thank you, Helen, for being here. Auntie Jean says, angels, it is so apparent that you are answering so many of our prayers. You are our best holder-uppers. We love you and thank you. They are our miracles. They really and truly are our miracles. You know, I have so many stories that I have personally experienced along this line of never giving up, but also stories of inspiration where either myself or someone that I know influenced somebody else in such a positive way that they changed their mind about checking out off of this planet, and they decided to give it another try. And those are real stories, and those are real people. Those aren't fiction. So show some kindness, show some love. If you hear a nudge, if you hear a name, this has happened to me many times. I hear a name in my head, and I always know that I'm supposed to reach out. So I either call that person or I send them a message and say, I'm just thinking about you. I just want you to know that you're on my mind, you're in my heart, and I love you. And so many times, almost 100% of the time, that person gets back to me and says, how did you know? How did you know? I didn't. The angels knew. And the angels informed me and gave me that nudge that, you know what? This person just needs you today. This person just needs a word that says you're important, you matter, you are seen, you are heard. And yesterday I did that. I reached out when I heard a message to reach out to somebody. And they said, I guess you heard me. I guess you heard that I was yelling out for a lifeline. I was yelling out for some help. So it happens a lot. Listen to the angels when they give you a nudge. When they tell you to contact somebody, they tell you to just pay attention to someone. Pay attention. Listen up and step up and step into your magnificence. We are here walking each other home. We are here helping each other through all those trials and tribulations. So let's do the best we can with what we've got and be gentle with yourself. If you're the one that's at that point of saying, this is tough stuff and I don't want to do it anymore. If you've reached that point, please, like the angel said, pause, just pause, be the observer, and then ask, what do I need to know? And send out an SOS if you need to. Reach out to somebody. We have such a warm, loving family. Anybody in our family would sit and talk to you, would help you through those dark moments, those dark nights of the soul. So I encourage you, if you don't reach out to us, reach out to somebody. There's somebody somewhere that will listen. You are never alone. The angels are always right there. So those times that you need us, the times you need the angels, just call. That's all you need to do. Just call, send up a message, send up a white flag, and somebody will be sent your way. It's a guarantee because that's what the angels do. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. I love you so very much. And I will see you again tomorrow at 4:44 Eastern Time. Until then, stay in your hearts and stay blessed. So much love to you. Namaste, y'all.